Hello everyone, welcome back to our Python course. In the last class, we studied in detail what are the Python career opportunities, and along with it, we saw how easy it is to install Python on your system. So starting off with the basic facts, the average Python developer salary, which we have seen across various US states, as we can see that you can live your life comfortably if you are well versed with Python, its libraries and the other allied areas. Then we will start off with the career opportunities we have already covered. After this course, you should know that these are the various careers that you can opt for. Definitely after you're done with certain projects in these areas, the number one career opportunities: Python developer, data analyst, system engineers, ML engineer, data scientist, full stack developers. These are all the career opportunities that you can avail after you are done with the Python, right? So Python forms basis for all these careers. Interesting, no? Okay, then we saw how to install Python. Very easy it was. We simply went to the site python.org. We downloaded and then it was simple next. After we have downloaded, then if you want to check the Python version, again it was a very simple command: python space negative or version. This is how you check the Python version, which version of the Python has been installed in your system, right? If you are installing it right now, you will see that the latest version of the Python has been installed. Okay, all right. So our topic for today will be the development tools. So we can work in Python in two ways. The number one way is interactive way or the interactive mode, and the second way is script mode. In the interactive mode, what really happens is you simply give commands, right? As you give commands in the shell, for the shell in DOS. Right, so interactive mode is basically command based mode, right, in which simple commands are given. But if I talk about the script mode, if you want to work with heavy programs, if you have many lines, if you have hundreds and thousands lines of code, so which mode is preferred? Script mode is preferred. I'll let you know how to work with the script mode, but first of all I need to show how you give commands in the interactive mode. Again, it is very easy. Let's get started. So after you're done installing Python, you will see, if you will type in your search bar and just write IDLE, press enter, you will see something like this white screen you will see, and on the top you can see it's Python shell, right? So as you can see, it is pretty much similar to the command prompt that we have in our systems, right? So in this shell, what you are supposed to do is give simple commands, and you will see how this shell it corresponds to it. Let's see how to do it. For example, very basic command, I am writing a equals 15, right? I'm pressing enter. Okay, fine, it takes on a equals 15. How about I'm writing very simple print command, hello world, right? If I'm printing it, what I see is hello world. So in Python, if you want to write simple commands, if you want to perform some calculations, some arithmetic operations, this is the easy way out. You need not write complete programs. Just work on it, do certain calculations and close it. That's it. You'll be good to go. Right? And how about I want to write a program, say a function. If you don't know what function is, no issues, but for now just see. If I write for now, you can just think of functions some as bigger code than these simple commands, right? Now let's see, what do we have? If I write def greet name, right, and then I return f, how am I writing this code? Again, you need not worry, because I will explain this to you after few classes, right? Okay, we're good to go. So these are 2 lines of the code. In the previous commands, those were just 1-line commands. If you see in this code, these are 2 lines, right? And how about if I call this function and I write my name, which is Sabrina. Let's put it in inverted commas. Again, I'll let you know why am I doing it, what is the syntax for this. Okay, so here we go. Let me explain you how I did it. So in the code above which I've written, this is the simple function, a function greet. Inside this function, I will pass some variable, some parameter, right, which is name. And it is again the will of the user, whatever the user wants to pass, right? In our case, what we have written def greet name, and we will return certain value hello and the name, whatever user will give name. In the next line, I have written greet, and in brackets I have written my name Sabrina. Okay, again we can write greet hopping minds. Okay, hello hopping minds, right? So you can pass down any parameter and it will get printed alongside hello, if you can see the function. Okay, so again, this is not really very tough example, but if you want to get started, if if you want to write even bigger codes, this interactive mode is not suggested, right? But before I move ahead with the script mode, there is another way how you can deal with the interactive mode. It is very simple with the command prompt. If you do not like this shell version, I have something else for you. So this is the command prompt. Simply type Python. Okay, so now our interactive mode has turned on. What you can do is use the same commands. I'm writing down the same commands. Okay, so you can see when I try to print the value of a, 15 is being printed. Similarly, I can use the print, I mean the same thing which we have covered in the shell, the same thing gets printed. Okay, so I mean both of these are quite similar. And how about if you just pause this video, I want to ask you, how about if you want to clear this entire screen? Do you have some command, or do you wish to write some command? Just pause this video, give it a try, and let me know how can you clear this entire screen over here, right? And after you have tried, if you are not able to do it, I'll let you know now. What you should do is import certain module. What module is, again I'll let you know, but you do it, and then you do this os.system. These are again the certain commands. What these all mean, we'll discuss. Okay, so now if you can see, I have imported certain module, and from that module I have written one command which helped me to clear the entire screen, right? So this is one easy way if so many commands have been written and you just want to clear the entire screen. So this is very helpful. Okay, right. So this was all about the interactive mode. I'll come back to my slide. So this was all for the interactive mode. So interactive mode, we saw we can give commands. We can use Python using commands in 2 ways. The first is idle, which again, when you will install Python, it will automatically be installed on your system, right? IDLE, idle. And the number 2 way is, if you do not want to use the shell, the number 2 way is use the command prompt, right? Okay, now the second mode, which is the script mode, and interactive mode is not really used when you turn into advanced developer. It's just for the beginner. We teach how to use the interactive mode, okay, because it's easy to learn. Now if I talk about the script mode, how do you write long scripts? It's again through 2 ways. The number 1 way, as you can see on the screen, is the code editor. The number 1 way is the code editor. The number 2 way is IDEs. So let us see. A code editor is a text editor enhanced with features specially designed for coding, right? And IDE is typically a more sophisticated way. What it means is that your code editor is a simple text editor, right, with some features which are added to just enhance the functionality of the editor, a simple text editor. But if I talk about your IDEs, they are more sophisticated, right? Now some examples of code editors which are given are as below. VS Code, okay, my favorite, and this is something we will use in our entire course, which is Visual Code Studio, right? The number 2 is Sublime Text, Atom, Notepad++. So why am I letting you know all of these? I'm letting you know because I want all of my students to explore all of these code editors. Just install and try to write simple print statements on all of these. Just see which one suits you the best. Okay? Right. Now we just saw we have just seen the various examples of code editors. Now we will move to IDEs. So various examples of IDEs are PyCharm, Spyder and Eclipse. So PyCharm is again my personal favorite. I've been using this for various machine learning and deep learning projects. So this is my personal favorite. Again, this is a feature-rich IDE. It is designed for Python, offering advanced debugging, refactoring and code analysis tool. Again, these fancy terms we will discuss in the lecture series to come. Then I have a Spyder, again an IDE, and it comes with the powerful integration of the various libraries, very famous and popular libraries of Python, NumPy, SciPy and Matplotlib. Then Eclipse, then again it is a similar. So all these are the IDEs which are available for Python, and my personal favorite from code editors is Visual Code Studio, and from IDEs is PyCharm. Again, if I talk about the IDEs, if you want to try out all of these, that's your call, but again it is suggested to just explore what are the other IDEs, right? Okay, so now interactive mode and the script mode which we have seen, those were particularly used when you're working on your system. If you want the files to be saved on your system, if you simply want to work on your system and you do not wish to intend to share interactively with the other users, right? So if you want to work interactively with a team with your team, or with odd number of students, or you have some school project, some college project to do with, so what are the other options? The other options are to use the online coding environments. Now what are the various environments which we have? The number 1 is Replit, Jupyter Notebooks, again my personal favorite. Then we have the Kaggle kernels, Glitch and Code Sandbox. So these are the online coding environments. Just write your codes. You can share with your teammates, with your groups, whichever you are part of, and then you can work collaboratively with each other. Here I have written some advantages of working with the online coding environment. The number 1 is accessibility, number 2 is collaboration. These are easy to use. These again come with many built-in libraries. You do not need to install each of these libraries on your own, right? And again, for the educational purposes, you can share your code and your teacher can rectify if there needs to be, right? So yes, that's it for today's class. I'll see you in the next class. Thank you.